right, kids, let's try it again. I think I got it that time. All right. Oh, Lissa, you like the rock, do you? Well, I will show that a little bit later. Just trying to get everything in focus here. Bear with me for 1 minute. I just got to get everything set up, and once I turn on, it kind of takes a minute to get it going. Oh, I don't need your help, Cat. Cat's gonna help already. That's so fantastic. Alright. Let us see if I can get us... Oh, I don't need your help, Cat. Uh-oh. Cat's gonna help already. That's so fantastic. I need that. Alright. Let us see if I can get us... Oh, I don't need your help, Cat. Uh-oh. Cat's gonna help already. That's so fantastic. There we go. Technical difficulties. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's get a little focus in here. Get a little focus up in here. This is not looking so hot right now. Oh good, my screen froze. There we go. Alright, I got a few more to finish mixing. What I have so far in the cups is 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and 1 part PVA or Elmer's glue. And we are going to try a new kind of pour. Oh, and I have good news for everybody. Amy talked to Kristen over at Michael's at Northtown, and we are going to get to use the room for free. And the only gig is that we have to buy our supplies there, which I would anyway, and I do anyway. So, you guys start thinking about some dates and throw some out on here, and I will see what we can do. See if we can get this rolling. I would love to do this with a big group. It would be really, really fun. Basically, all you would need to bring, obviously you're going to have to buy your paint when you get there, and we can go in on some packages of multi-packs of canvases, because they end up being about $2 a piece then. They're really super cheap. And I'll have the paint, or we'll have the paint there. I mean, we can buy the paint there. Everybody can choose colors. We can also go in on that because we don't need 15 greens. And that way you can choose too if you want to use the Artist Loft or if you want to use some of the lesser expensive ones. It doesn't really matter as long as it's acrylic paint. You can mix them up. You know, it doesn't, you can buy some of one brand and some of another. I'm just checking this to see how the flow is. See how that flows kind of like heavy cream? I don't know if you can see that. Check my video here. But that's about the consistency you want. Just to see if I need to add any water to this. And it looks like we're in pretty good shape. Alright, here's the deal. I'm going to cover this canvas with some white paint that I have pre-mixed. And it's just paint and Floetrol. That's all that's in there. And as I explained before, Floetrol is a paint conditioner. That's what the container looks like. That's going to be so upside down. Let me turn that around. Looks like that. You get that at Lowe's or whatever. You don't have to use this. You can use pouring medium, but this is what really works the best. And pouring medium is really expensive. So this is the common use paint conditioner. This is what people use. So I have in this jug mixed up some Floetrol and some paint, just because I like to make these pours like this with a little bit of paint on the canvas first. And you know, we did that last time 2 weeks ago with the acrylic tubes, or not acrylic, with these PVC tubes. And we had those set in there and we made piles all around. Well, I watched a great video from a woman that I follow on YouTube, and she does all kinds of fun things with alcohol ink and acrylic pours. And she did a super, super great one where she explained how she hates to waste the paint. And I kind of hate it too. That's why I started making those skins. And what the skins are, basically, this is freezer paper. And anything that comes off, I pour off onto that freezer paper like that. And then I make that into another piece of artwork. Because it dries, it turns into kind of almost like leather or a skin that you can put over something else. Alright, so right now I'm just tipping everything. I've moved us tonight into my normal pouring area, which is my laundry room, because my sink is right here. So if you hear water running, that's just me. Now I got a couple of boogers in here. I don't want that. Where'd that other one go? There's one right there too. Sometimes that Floetrol will have little goobers in there. You just pick them out. All right. So anyway, Miriam, back to Miriam. She hates wasting paint. She's very frugal. And she said, what if, because this is such a non-controlled type of a painting, so what if you could control it more? What if you had the say on where the paint ended up? Because you don't really, when you're doing this, you're kind of stuck with where it ends up. And she had a great idea. She said, what if we just used a bottle with a squeeze cap on it? And I was just like, that is so brilliant. And you create the pour inside the squeeze cap. Now, it was sort of one of those, well, duh moments where you just don't even know why you can't think of that in advance to yourself. And I'm going to see if I can pull up chat on here, because I'm not seeing it. Let me find who's here. Come on. Give me the peoples. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I should be able to see this. I know why. I have to open it in YouTube. That'd be helpful. All right, here we go. Now I'll be able to see and say hi to everybody. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's see here. Who's here? Oh, I'm having a heck of a time. All right, here we go. Let's see. Cat, you are pushing my limits here. All right, here we go. Chat. There we go. Come on, I know how to work this. All right, Stacy. Stacy? Are you at work, Stacy? You're bad. You are bad. All right, here we go. So, I ran around all over the place trying to find a squeeze bottle big enough that we could do this with. And I finally found one at the hardware store. So, I think the tip is open enough. We'll find out here in a minute. And I do have a handy dandy funnel here. And Stacy, just so you know, I added a little purple because I like lilacs. So we were going for the neon spring here, and I think I nailed it pretty well. I'm going to have to shut that dumb cat out of here because he's being a pain. All right. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the paint. And you know what I should do? Here. Let's see if this will work. I need to move this up. I'm going to put this back here. I want to move you guys just a little bit so you can see. Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm trying to get this so the mirror will reflect what I have going here. Let's see if I can get it. All right. Can we do this? That cup can go away. There we go. Maybe. We'll see. I'll move that a little closer. And maybe tip the camera without making you guys sick. Just a little bit that way. All right, let's see. How are we moving? I gotta refresh here. My screen is being a turd. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. All right, here we go. All right, so I've added a little green. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 drops of silicone. Add some yellow. I need to get moving here. There we go. We'll go for the blue because I don't really want to put yellow and purple together because that will make yuck. You have to kind of think about what the colors are and where they sit on the color wheel. Because if I put yellow and purple together, that's going to make brown. And I don't really want brown right now. So we'll go with some blue, and then we'll do some purple. And now I'm going to add a few more drops of silicone. And I wish my deal would pick up here. Come on, give me some live view action. My player's not playing at all. Not at all. Are you guys able to see it okay? Somebody speak up out there because I hope you can. All right, now some of the beautiful pink. And a little more blue. Now the beauty of this is if I decide, you know, I'm going to have more than I need probably, I can just put the cap on this and let it sit until tomorrow. Okay, everybody can see okay, that's good. Everybody except for me, which is hysterical. Am I casting to something I don't want to cast? Here, that's why. Because it's going to my live cast, and I don't want it going out there. I shut the TV off on purpose. All right. I should get going here. Dun, 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 there we go. I'm live. Now, let's shut it up. I don't need to hear me. I hear me enough. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. All right, here we are. We're back. We're back. We're live. We're ready to go. Where'd I stop? I stopped at yellow. How about some more green? Do a little more green. And we'll go to the blue, because I don't want to put green and pink together. That would be weird. And we're going to do about, 1, 2, 3. Oop, that was a big drop. And a little more purple, and I think we're full enough. And we're going to stop right here. I made a run to the dollar store tonight. I scored on some great containers for storing leftover paint. I got 10 containers like this for $1. They're perfect for little bits of paint left over. Absolutely lovely. I am so happy. All right. Now, funnel comes out. Ooh, that looks pretty good, like Pedro would say. Throw that over there. And show you guys what's going on inside there. So now we get to control this pour a little bit. Yeah, put one more drop in for good measure. I am going to take one stir stick, and I'm going to kind of stick it down in there just to work a little bit of that silicone down into the paint. I don't want to stir it up, obviously. I want the colors to stay separate. All right, and now what I can do, since I've got this layer of paint on here, I can lay this paint underneath here, just like I did with those tubes. I can, you know how I lifted them up. Now I'm going to go like this, and I can shoot that right into the paint, and you can see, I think, already, if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom on this without screwing up. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I might have. Let's see what happens. There's little cells starting to pop all along the edges. Let's see. Whoa, too much. Too much. Here, back up. Let's move this. Sorry, I went too far. You've gone too far. Here we go. We're moving it. We're moving it. Hey, there it is. All right. So now you can see. Well, maybe you can see if I get my hand under there, get this thing to focus. Hello. There's little cells starting to pop here, and I haven't even pulled the torch out yet. Come on, get focused. Let's see here. I'm trying. There we go. All right, now you can kind of see them. All right, so I am going to repeat this again, only I'm going to go the other way. And you'll notice the colors start to change as the different colors come out the tip. I'm going to start up and go down. And the cool part with this is now I can go back in here and I can go boop, and I can add little drops of paint where I want to. So it's like you get so much more control this way. And if I want to stop, I just don't squeeze. It's really cool. We are going to need more yellow on this. But I have an answer for that too. All right, here we go. We're going to do that one more time. On each side. I don't know why I'm doing this pattern, just because it lets me show you what I'm doing here. Alrighty. There we go. Now, let's do some more dots in here. You know what? I want more yellow. So, oh, here's the other cool part. I can just go like this and go, oh, give me more yellow. I want more. I want all the yellow. All right, here comes some yellow. I'm going to go back out again because that's kind of dumb. Let's see if I can. There we go. That should be out, right? Let's see. Whoa! Hang on, we're going the other way. Hang on. Woo! You guys are going to get seasick. There we go. Hello. All right, here we go. All right, so I just added a bunch more yellow to the pot because I don't feel like there's enough coming out. And I want some more, so let's see if we can get some. Oh, there's a little. Oh. So, as you see, you can get a ton more control. I can still shift this and wave it around, but I don't really have to if I don't want to. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I'm going to throw the fire on this, and then I'm immediately going to pick it up and start torching it, just because that's the way I roll. Because I can't leave well enough alone. All right, I'm gonna put another one there. Where else do we need another dot? How about one down there, one down there, one right there, right there. All right, now I need my chat back. Give me my chat. There we go. All right, who else is out there tonight besides Stacy? Who else is here? What else? What else do I want to do? Well, let's see what happens. We're going to throw the torch on this and see what happens. Here we go. All right, wait for it. Oh man, look at them pop. I'm just going to follow that line on both sides. And in a minute, we're going to get a whole ton of cells right. Oh, look at them. We're going to do this little snake. And this one. And you notice I'm going pretty fast on here. I don't want to burn the paint. So we move kind of quick. And this will put a little lacy edge around all of these little monsters I've dropped in the middle. And when I move it, those are all going to grow a little bit. Has anybody tried this yet? Oh, there's some big ones. All right. Now you can use an embossing tool to do this. I just, like I said last week, I don't like doing it because it pushes it around so much. And I want to have a little bit more control over where this stuff is going than that. Go figure. Alright, let's see. Looks pretty good. Alright, we're only going to move it a little bit today. Not a lot, just a little. I just want to get some of this paint to cover up some of the little blank spots. Another thing I can do is just drop some in with my finger, because I don't want to drop a whole lot of our design off of the page, but I would like to move it a little bit. Just to kind of open up those cells. So is that springy enough for you, Stacy? Oh, we're getting kind of foggy again, aren't we? Let me run that off that side. And the other part about this that's kind of cool is that I can just keep adding stuff in, and it doesn't need to look like it doesn't belong. It will all blend in. So if I decide, oh, those yellow dots over there are pretty cool, and I want to stretch those into big ones, roll them to the edge, bring them around. I'll show you my drop off here. Let me get you focused again. I don't know why this is being so troublesome. Let's see what happens. Now you can wear gloves. You really can. Not as fun. There we go. Alright, we got a little cockeyed here, so I gotta fix that. I don't like that. That side's gotta go down a little bit. This side's gotta come up. And we're gonna have to add more in. Hard to move these when you're trying to keep them flat. Alright, here we go. I'm going to add a little more in. Rinse here. Wipe my hands off. Here we go. What? Just remember, even when you think you screwed it up, you didn't. You can always go back and add more. If you don't like it, if you absolutely hate it, you can scrape this thing off and start over again. I haven't had to do that but once, and my container is leaking. That's not good. We don't want leakage. Alright, let's see what the torch says. Yeah, the yellow is nice, isn't it? Oh, I lost my thing. Alright, here we go. Here comes some purple. More of the yellow coming through. Get a little smoke going. Don't look at that. I just burned that over there. Don't look at that. I promise I won't burn down the house. Alright. Getting some good cells in there. There's too much white on here for me. I don't like all that white. I like some white, but not that much. I need more color. I want more yellow. They kind of look like mutant lemons out there. Alright, we're going to put some more yellow on there. Need more yellow in the middle. I know we're getting to it, but not soon enough. I'm going to add just a touch more to that. And a little different hue. All right, here we go. All right, what else does anybody know? Talk to me, peoples. Who's out here? Show yourselves. Stacy, I know you're here. Who else is here? All right, here we go. We're going to go right down this white streak right here. Got no yellow out of that. Here it comes. Oh, it's under there. I see it now. It's trying. Here we go. All right, now I see the yellow. Now it's going to start to pop. Here we go. I like that better. All right, and I think we'll shoot just a tad more in here. Oh, that was not a pretty sound. And a little more up in here. Oops. I think we're getting right to the end. And a little bit here. Come on. All right. One more torch and then I'm going to tip and we're going to be good. You're going to see here. All right, here we go. Maybe one more torch. If I can get it lit. There we go. Now they're really starting to develop in the middle and get bigger. All right, here we go. Back this way. I'm just going to try to stretch them a little bit bigger. What? All right, that's a lot bigger. Let's go back a little. Let me keep this in perspective here. There we go. All right, now we got more of a green and yellow showing. I like that better. If there's anywhere else, another thing that I've been doing, I'll do it right from here. as you can kind of pull some of the colors out and do a little marbling effect. And that's kind of neat. I don't want to do too much of that, but a little bit is kind of cool. And then get that a little bit over here. I can pull the white into the colors. Move the colors up. So you kind of can take this from having no control over having some control. Not a lot. Again, this is a free form art form. You don't get to choose what the paint does. The paint will tell you where it's going. And there we are. All right. A little bit here, maybe. Maybe a little. I'll put a little bit out of here. Make a little mini sun out of the bottom. All right. What do you think, Stace? Anywhere else? Top corner up here, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. We need to put some paint down in the corner anyway. All right, here we go. Whoa. That is kind of fun. I like to give it those little added interest points. How you like it, Stacy? These are your colors. All right, I think I'm going to call that one done. Done and done. And I'm going to grab those bracelets that we made, or that I made last week, and show you those. All right. Now I'm going to probably need some paper or something to put under here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Keyboard malfunction on YouTube. That's not good. All right. That's all right. I got your message, Stace. All right, here's the two that I made last week. Hopefully I'm under there enough. There we go. Let's get up a little closer and see if I can get that to focus on it. I'm going to try. It's going to cooperate. You will cooperate. You will cooperate. All right, here we go. You're going to have to cooperate because I'm not going to put up with that. Come on. Here we go. That'll do it. Won't have anything else to focus on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, this is ticking me off. Let's see. You're going to help me? I think so. All right, so we got the paint skin on this one, and that's on leather. I just glued it to leather and put it on. And then this one is, the paint is actually on watercolor paper, and then I glued that onto leather. These still need some cleaning up. I just got to do my paint on coat of resin at the end. And I just built a wire frame, and the resin, I glued it onto the wire frame, but then the resin is now holding it. That was just a temporary hold. So I've got about another, I don't know, hour's worth of work on each one of these to get them finished up. But that turquoise skin is just something else. That's why I like pouring those turquoise pours. So the turquoise one is made with copper. This one is made with bronze. And at some point I'm sure I'll do a silver one. I have to get another good skin out of this mess. I've actually got a couple of them drying right now, so they're turning out pretty cool. So that's those. All right. Very quickly, I'm going to show you a couple of paintings that I finished this week. This one is like my favorite of all of them. Love this one. Here it comes. Oh, don't freeze now. They're gonna freeze on me, you turd. There we go. All right, so this one turned out really cool. Love it. Yeah, this one's good. This is 18 by 24. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful and serene. Got just enough yellow in there to make me happy. A little bit of coral for the kind of sandy coral color. And the turquoise and the sea green. That one turned out really fun. And then I have another one in sort of that same palette, but this one is much greener and browner. So this one I really like too. This is the other. And it is also very, very pretty. Very relaxing. I could see this one being in a massage room or something. Isn't that pretty? Let's see here if I have to, maybe I need to bring it down a little bit farther. Or maybe up a little bit more so you can see some of the cells in there. Yeah, this one is more deserty, isn't it? I agree. There we go. I'm going to try to zoom in on some of these cells. There we go. And right there. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? Yeah, this one turned out fun. I like this one. This is probably one of my favorites that I've done. All right. Well, that's about what I know for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know, Stacy, if you're the only one here. I think there were other people here, and I think other people are going to watch after. A lot of people have to get their kids ready for school on Monday, or get their own foods ready and all that jazz. But this is tonight's, Neon Spring. I like the name, Stacy. I think I'm going to leave that on it. That all right with you? If you look under here, as soon as I kind of mix this up a little bit, I will, there we go. You can see I have another skin with a lot of interesting colors and so forth. And I will spread this out and give it the torch, and we'll see how it ends up. I'm just going to pull some of this extra paint off the bottom here. Hate to waste it. And actually this one, even if some of this I won't keep, but what I do keep, or what I don't keep, will make a nice, I think it'll blend together and make a nice gray. So we can use that for backgrounds and stuff. Alright, that's it. We're all done for tonight. You guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great week, and I'll probably, I'm just guessing I'll probably see you next weekend. Just because I enjoy doing this, and I need to practice. And maybe next weekend we'll do something else. Maybe next weekend we'll do a little felting or something. We'll see what I'm doing. But I think felting would be fun. I think we'll do a little mouse or something, or I can finish my cat. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. Bye.